Yep, there it is. Yeah, this bumper music's pretty good. I finally get to see behind the curtain, and it's kind of disappointing.
Switch to camera. Hello! Am I on the screen? Is stream catching up? Yes, I have build camera. Starting soon, it says. Starting soon. Is it gonna show up?
Howdy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. What's up?
Hey guys.
Hello.
Ah, there we go. Yeah,
It
finally
is
caught up.
very strange seeing the delay between the chat that I'm in and the actual live stream.
Yes. So, hey everyone, we are live here. We're going to do some building today. I've got two guests with me today. I have the illustrious DragonaxFilms in a Discord call with us right now.
Yo, hey everybody, I'm not dead. At least not completely.
Yeah. And obviously I have Jordan, because he lives with me.
Hi, I'm not illustrious.
The less illustrious Jordan. Now, everyone, if you're a member of the Discord channel, you can go ahead and join the live chat, #live chat window up on the up under the server section in the Discord, and you can send messages onto the stream, and it'll show up on stream. Also, text-to-speech doesn't work because we figured out some exploits which may or may not have allowed Microsoft Sam to swear in our ears. So, yeah, I'm going to get started here. Let me just move to the camera view. Here's your headphones, Jordan. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Everything is.
And I am going to grab some boomer juice.
Shoot, he's leaving me in complete control already. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, the money shot.
This is actually just me live streaming Connor builds, any percent speed run.
Yes. All right, headphones. Now I can hear. I can hear people.
All right, so we have Box Gang rising up in the live chat.
He's right.
Presenting me.
He's right there. So, I haven't revealed the plan for the stream today. Hey guys. This, I can see myself over there. So the plan is, I'm going to build a mock, and Jordan's going to read the chat, and the mock is going to be. Wait for it. You might be able to guess because of the guest. I'm going to be working on my version of Dragonax's self-mocks Dragonax
I was not informed of this, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
This current version is almost 98% the original, except, you know, the older original version. So I'm going to be hopefully converting this over to something more modern, something more wombat e
Something more contemporary.
contemporanean. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, let's get started, shall we?
The live chat is so far really good. One of the first comments is, "Are you fat?"
Am I fat?
That's all it says.
That's a good question. I don't think I'm fat. Do I look fat? Does this BIONICLE shirt make me look fat?
Someone said that you were attractive, I think. I don't know who they're talking to, because they said you're more handsome than I thought. Dragon X is something.
There are 3 absolute Chads streaming right now, so he could be talking about every single one of us.
A message to the king.
Oh man. Alright.
So someone without a profile picture says I sound more dead than usual. That's
Thanks. I think that you responded with thanks.
This is the first time you've been live during anything, right, DragonaX?
Yes, I think so.
Pressure.
Yay, pressure.
Social awkwardness.
You know, it really does never stop being awkward.
I was on a BIONICLE podcast a long time ago, but that was the closest thing to being live, but we were never actually live.
We are all not live inside.
Oh no!
The
you
timing
can't
of the
have-
music on that. Oh my god. The music just like died down slowly right as I said that. It's just like, oh, perfect. Oh man. I don't even know how I'm gonna start on this. I think I'm gonna start by just completely disassembling it. How does that sound?
Maniac for Brick said that I don't think you dropped those bins of parts close enough to the mic.
I did slam them pretty loud, but the mic is actually like in the center of the room, so it picks up both me and Jordan's audio. So, and I have a pretty good mic, so it picks up a lot. Like, I remember when I first tested it, in my old house.
Connor looks prepubescent with those shorts and the shaved face.
Yeah, gotta shave for the coronavirus outbreak, you know.
Not me. I don't have to leave my house anymore. I've got a neck beard for days.
Okay, I haven't left either, but just in case, you know.
Connor, how did you get swole? Connor's not swole.
I
Are you
am
kidding
not
me?
swole. I take offense to that. I don't know why, but I do.
How y'all doing with the quarantine being in effect?
We're fine here.
This is daily life.
Yeah,
I don't leave.
Yeah, we are such. Well, I more so than Jordan am such a shut-in that it barely feels any different to me.
Yeah. Connor just learned yesterday that there was actually a quarantine.
Wait, what about coronavirus? What is that?
I was actually laid off today, so I'm going to be leaving my PayPal in the description of this video. Subscribe to the Save DragonX campaign.
Oh no. Guys, this is so sad. Can we get 50 likes? Like the stream if you want to see the DragonX save the endangered DragonX fund. I don't know what I'm saying.
Quarantine's been kind of weird for me though, because like I'm in film school, so we can't film anything. But at the same time, like I don't like working with other people, so I've actually just started working on a solo project.
That is almost exactly how I do things.
Like honestly, I was homeschooled, so doing work at home is It's just like being a kid again. Like, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to pay for gas. All the food is here. All the Lego is here. All the games are here.
Yeah, my job started making me work from home, as well as Jordan's as well. So we've basically just been stuck in the house doing nothing but working and goofing off.
Yeah, I worked at a college bookstore, so my university closed, and then all the universities closed, so the bookstore's closed too. But I'm probably going to make more money off unemployment benefits than I did actually working, because I was so busy with my senior year that I worked 5 hours a week, 2 weeks a month.
Oh man. That's not a lot.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's just like, hey, I got some money to buy pizza whenever I want.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted out of a job.
When you got pizza, what else do you need? Right. Jordan, do we have any questions?
Wanted Shade wants to know how long it took to organize the collection.
This?
Yeah, I'm guessing like the bins and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Pointed, you don't know what his room really looks like. He's over there.
Yes, if I move over here, you can see me.
There he goes. Follow him left.
That should fix any perspective issues. I just gotta jump around the room like a monkey for a second, guys. Just don't mind me. Well, to answer that question, that astound, observant question, I have no idea. It was slowly organized over the course of several years. So yeah. It's kind of sad. DragonaX is just sitting there in awkward silence because he can't hear the music unless he's listening to the stream.
If I could hear the music, I'd have to unmute the YouTube stream, but then I'd be hearing everything you guys say twice, and then I just get more confused.
That's the real kicker.
I mean, I love the sound of my own voice, so I'm fine with that.
I wonder if there's a way to stream your desktop audio through Discord with your, although that would echo DragonaX's voice as well. Shoot, I don't know.
Professional streamers here, everybody.
Yeah, I've only done this like 4 times.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Look at all these nerds, says John. John with the last name I don't know how to pronounce.
Is John RCN in the chat?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it, John? I think that's how you pronounce
Yes,
it.
here we can see that.
Huh?
Huh?
Yep, okay, this is a problem. I can't hear George as well as the stream can hear George. I have no idea what you just said, Jordan.
What?
He can't hear me either.
We have a problem.
Music is too
You guys
loud.
want me to, like, do a live relay of your speech to each other?
You can turn down Windows Media Player if you want, George. George! You can turn down...
Can you say something? No, I think I can just pull my headset up a little bit.
I mean, these are open back headphones, so we can kind of hear each other.
Yes, Connor does have rare pieces. I don't know if he would be willing to share, just like show those off or anything.
What?
Yeah, you got some rare. Didn't Raptor give you something nice?
Yeah, he gave me a misprint Kanohi Ruru, Noble Kanohi Ruru, the green one.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I got that from Work Fair. My good buddy, Brappy Hour.
John Arcane.
It's just Arcane.
Arcane. I've wondered that too. But...
It looks like Arcane, but it's spelled RCN, I think.
DragonX is George confirmed. Wait, hold on. This
Wait, what?
deconfirms that.
That doesn't make any sense. DragonX, would you be willing to let Jordan take over your dead YouTube channel?
I can run it for a little bit. Actually, I would also just not post anything.
Jordan does have his own YouTube channel.
Can you shoulder the burden of being cripplingly inactive for years on end? And posting occasional JoJo memes?
Sounds like a little bit too much effort.
JoJo memes are getting kind of stale for me.
Connor's tired of seeing JoJo memes. Every time they show up in the chat, he's like, dang it!
You did this to yourself.
I did. Although you did it to yourself first, so.
You know I had to do it to me.
What else can I say? JoJo memes are popular. I have a character that is based off a character that is based off a JoJo character. So, it was free real estate. Alright. DragonaX is completely disassembled. DragonaX, if you delete your how-to right now, I will never be able to rebuild him again.
Okay. let me just open that right up. My
No,
secrets die with me.
Don't do it! Alright. Let's do what I usually
down
do.
to the business.
And gather up as much black and silver armor pieces as I can find.
John said he's not on the server, he's trying to get some homework done, but he joined the live chat to do his homework too.
So he's not on Discord?
So he's not dedicated enough to the cause to join the Discord.
John, you're already in the Discord.
But he'll be on the YouTube live chat.
Somebody in the chat said, "Ah, idiot," and the message is being held for review. Did I allow them to speak or deny their First Amendment rights?
You know what? I'm feeling merciful today. He can call us idiots if he wants.
Alright, Torma, you get it this time.
Oh my gosh. Idiot. If that wasn't so hilariously phrased, I would not have accepted it.
Now, if you had said Baka, I would have banned you forever. None of that weed trash here, no siree.
Yeah. There's absolutely no weaves on this stream.
DragonX is the last Killer Man. You thought this comment would be a JoJo meme. Kono Dio, what have you done deciding to talk about JoJo and how much you dislike it? What about the Dio version of Noxus that needs a how to build?
That's DragonX's mod.
Shadow King, we do have a Discord. It's linked down in the description.
Yeah! Join and you can appear on the stream over my face right here.
Yeah, a little to the left.
Over my face
like
right here.
Right there.
Alright, just gotta...
Torma said it again.
What?
He said idiot again. It showed up blocked.
Baka! You know, I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone here so I can sort of read chat myself, but not, as much as last time. Last time I spent the first 40 minutes of the stream reading chat, and that was bad. Alright. We've got a lot of silver pieces.
The live chat is being streamed. So if you join specifically the live chat on the Discord, that's what's showing up.
Yeah.
On the chat box.
Yeah!
Yeah, we really be up in here, bro.
I hear some clicking. Is DragonX doing some building?
I actually am. But not exactly. I'm just changing the color scheme of an existing mock for fun to see how it looks, because I realized that I can swap a couple of the pieces to purple, and I've never made a mock with purple on it before. Or if I have, it probably wasn't a good one because I don't remember it.
Your boy knows a lot about making mocks with purple in them now. I've got I think 5 mocks with purple in it now.
Good news, everyone. I haven't any bad news.
Yes.
Good news. Pilot of Solus, he's making Dragonax. He's making his own Wombat Combat Wombo Combo Dragonax.
We are wombo comboing Dragonax's self-mock right now.
Hello, fucking Grace. Hello, everyone else I missed. Actually, Bash, if that $5 could go to Dragonax, he's posted his PayPal down in the description.
Wait, did we get a donation? What?
No. He slid you $5 under the table to try to be on stream? I don't think so.
You can show up on stream if you chat in the Discord.
That's what you get. Your name will show up. You can have a streamer saying your name for $5.
And I just realized on mobile the Discord chat is so small I can't even see it. And if I turn my phone sideways, the YouTube chat covers up the Discord chat. Yeah.
Boxing.
Great squad.
No.
Wish I had as many parts as you. I've been growing my collection of tons since the Minecraft/Bonkle stream, and I hope to get as many parts as you to make you many unique, well-designed mocks, says Puppeteer Gaming. He's got a ton of parts, so you might have a little bit to go there. Purple is he building Barney?
I have at least 3 Bionicle collections worth of parts. I have my Bionicle collection, I have Jordan's Bionicle collection, and I have Jordan's friend's Bionicle collection, and that's why I have so many pieces.
We have been making sacrifices.
Jordan's friend did not want to give it up, but we killed him and took it.
That's what happens when you cross Box Gang, right, fellas?
Right, team?
No.
People are asking if you're going to do a how-to.
On Big Men.
Well, no. I'm guessing they're just saying on Dragonax.
Well, I haven't built them yet. If you watch closely enough, you might be able to reverse engineer it.
Happy Feet? Wombo Combo. That's not Falco, though.
No, it's not Falco. It's Noxus!
I would like to inform you guys, my self-mock is not licensed under Creative Commons, so any how-tos will result in the account being deleted.
Uh-oh. We actually do have to start paying him.
Wait, I'll give you 15% of the revenue.
Deal.
How have y'all been keeping busy lately? Work for me.
Yeah, Jordan is working so much extra overtime that he's gonna start rolling in the dough. Literally, he's going to buy a bakery and start rolling his own dough.
Box
and then rolling in it. It's called they call it Giorgio's Pizza.
Giorgio
Giovanna. All right.
Are you gonna try a new design or go with your custom torso?
You know, I tried the custom torso on Chromock last time. Or I tried the simple custom torso design on Chromock last time. It didn't work out too well. I ended up scrapping it and starting over. And his new torso, I don't know if you guys realize that from the slideshow, but yeah, he's been his torso that I spent the entire stream building last time. I disassembled it.
Seeing some Box Gang support. Umbrak says, "Let's spread some love for Jordan." Box heart emote.
I don't know if Jordan deserves love.
I think I am the main attraction here. I'm the one that's speedrunning Connor builds Dragonax. 80%. Come on, chat. Can I get some pog in the chat?
I don't know where to start. Should I start with feet? I think I'll start with feet. Feet are pretty simple for Dragonax,
personally,
right?
where I always start.
He just gets Paraka feet. That's pretty much it, right? I think we'll start there. We'll do feet, and then we'll work from the bottom up.
Okay. It is epic indeed.
I'm trying to figure out, like, when what you're saying aligns with what happens in the YouTube video, so I can respond properly. Because like I just saw the part where you waved the mask in front of the camera, and I was waiting for like some kind of funny voice to go along with that.
Hi guys, my name is Dragonax. I am here on stream. This is my real voice. Is that a good impression? No, it's not. You don't have to answer that at the moment.
No, sorry, I couldn't hear everything you said.
Oh man. Oh,
I'm gonna keep the Discord window open over the stream, so I stop getting distracted trying to figure out what's going on.
I just now finished the funny voice from my perspective, from watching my own stream.
Funky.
Groovy.
Spicy.
Oh, somebody in the YouTube chat said that they're going to build a Dragonax mock. I appreciate it.
Yo! Let's just all build Dragonax at the same time. Call it the Dragonax building extravaganza. Extravagant man. It's a...
Someone asked me what my thoughts on Toa Nader's obsession over me are.
You know, I saw that, but I didn't know if that was something I'm allowed to bring up, or are we just gonna let it slide?
Does Toa Nader have an obsession over you?
I mean, I got a lot of fans who will message me more than other fans do, and I'm fine with it. Like, so people tend to perceive that as like annoying from the outside, but like I messaged iBionicle a ton and like sent him stuff when he had a PO box because I'm just like, this guy's cool. I want him to know that I appreciate his work.
Yeah.
But that tends to come across as stalkery when you look back on it. But
I've got a few people.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's an obsession. I mean, I'm cool with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got a few choice words for some people in my Discord chat every once in a while. I think everyone here knows who I'm talking about. But no drama aside, there's I'm absolutely fine with people being super enthusiastic over me. It just does get a little grating sometimes.
I'm gonna build Dragonax out of Solek.
Out of what?
Excellent.
Out of Solek. Good luck.
Do not respond to Solek memers.
Shade says that seems like a ... highly entertaining, if foolish endeavor.
You fool. It's funny this song should come on. This is the song I'm possibly planning on using as Dragonax's theme song.
Mr. Connor, who is your spiciest one?
I don't know. I haven't tasted any of them.
Well, I have, and I can tell you which one.
Well, okay.
I don't know. You got some spicy boys up in there.
If you mean spicy, as in like, who do I think my coolest one mock is?
Well, it says spicy. Otherwise, it would say coolest, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, cool and spicy are kind of opposites, aren't they?
So it's like the opposite coolest.
Flanders is probably the spiciest by character alone.
I mean, you can have cool and spicy at once. It's like a Cool Ranch Doritos.
Last but not least.
Got a good point. Last but not least. 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 Last but certainly not least. Got that video. That's...
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That
I would
video
repeat myself.
just got its 1 year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe I made that video.
Last but not least. Last but not least. Last but not least. Last but
You
not
know,
least.
Fun fact, I was considering making a supercut of you saying last but not least myself, but I never got around to it because I don't do things anymore.
That's the classic Dragonax we all know and love. Not doing anything.
Oh man. Yep, beat you to it. Yeah, you're welcome to do a compilation of any of the other things I randomly say through how to build.
Alright everybody, next video on my channel is going to be a very useful piece compilation.
Oh no. Yeah, you can have that one. Yeah, you know, it made my day when Shadowgear was doing his a parts tour video, and he called the thin, too long, double axle hull lift arms very useful pieces as well. And I was just like, I knew it! I knew that's what their official title was.
Torma says he just DM'd me, but because it didn't go through because I've got direct messages disabled from the server. That's yeah, sorry man. It's just I've got so many adoring fans messaging me nonstop, and all the fangirls, so many fangirls. I just couldn't put up with them. All the stands.
Oh man.
Something tells me that Dragonax just has parental controls on and can't turn it off.
Oh no.
You know, the really funny thing is, that was the reason for so long, for so many years, that I couldn't interact with like 90% of communities.
That's actually a shame. That's like
Well, 'cause
funny that it's true.
My parents were like, no, you can't go on Skype with those other Bionicle YouTubers. They're all 40-year-olds who are going to kidnap you in a white van.
I still remember when my parents were super hesitant at letting me buy Minecraft and send a random like PayPal address back like in beta before, you know, you could actually just buy the game normally. And they looked at the website and they saw Notch's real name, Marcus Person, and they were just like, this guy is definitely a fake name. It's just like, oh come on guys. He's Swedish. Or wait, no, he's Swedish, right? No, he's not Swedish. Frick. What is
Swiss?
No, Norton.
No,
It's not Norwegian. Dutch. It's not Dutch. It's Frick! Why don't I know this?
Maybe it is Swedish, I don't know.
I think it's probably Swedish.
I'd have to look it up, but I'm too lazy to. Even though I'm
It,
in front of
as in Notch, is probably Swedish.
It. A JoJo reference? No more JoJo references.
Stop!
Please, you'll be banned on site.
You blight my earth!
What would you do if there was an Atorum right in front of you?
Yeet.
Drop kick it.
Matoran rights game. Yeah, I've never really used
Not just Danish.
these Technic pieces on Mox before, so I'm kind of learning firsthand now how annoying these are.
It's because it's an ugly piece.
You're an ugly piece.
Thank you. At least I'm a piece, alright?
Don't mind me just brushing my pieces.
Got a friend to buy me Minecraft. Aha! Spam W's!
What the frick?
I don't know, the chat slowed down, so I'm just like,
George, you are.
I am.
You are.
I just now saw on the stream the Technic piece you were talking about. Yeah, those pieces are hard to use, but they're one of my favorites just because they're kind of, I think they're neat looking.
They're really bulky and they fill out areas really well. And I think they're probably pretty good at good for building limbs. Sorry, sometimes I have to like gag reflex before
I think we're good at like.
before I can get my words out.
Does text-to-speech not work? Did you turn that off?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay.
Can't have my children swearing in chat.
Yeah. It's too bad because Umbrex tried to give us a www, which probably would turn into.
Now, I'm pretty sure when Microsoft reads off W's, they just go www.
It's been a
So,
while since I played with the Microsoft text-to-speech.
yeah.
You used to be able to say soy and it would speed it up and it would sound like a helicopter taking off.
The classic Rafflecopter.
Doesn't work anymore though.
Hello? Professional streamer.
Come out of boomer juice.
I'm not.
That reminds me, I should probably take a swig of my cage-free grass-fed water.
What?
What does it taste like?
Refreshing.
Can you describe that to me?
Tastes like the minerals built up on the inside of city water pipes. It's a very urban flavor.
Wait, even though it was grass-fed and cage-free?
Well, I mean, it's got to get to the house somehow.
What?
We are confused.
I'm trying to figure out if, like, you misheard what I said, or if it was funnier than I meant it to be, or a lot less clear than I meant it to be.
I think it was about as clear as city tap water.
Cursing is for scrubs. Stormbender doesn't swear in their songs. Super uncomfortable. You're just listening to the wrong metal bands. I listen to a lot of metal, and I can find a lot of music for you without swearing. Despise swearing. Yeah, down with the swear words. Christian server. Christian server.
Yeah, screw swear words. Oh wait, is that a swear word?
You know, I couldn't say dang in my own household.
Frick. You're
I
under
couldn't
arrest.
say that either. I couldn't say frick. My mom was like, no.
Never.
Someone got me a T-shirt when I was like 7 that said "I'm a freaking genius," and my mom wouldn't let me wear it out of the house. And I'm like, why? And like they couldn't. My parents couldn't explain that to me until I was much older.
That's awesome.
What's your drink of choice?
What kind of drink are we talking here? Like alcohol?
They just said, what's your drink of choice?
Beverage.
Urban style water. It's water, yo.
Vinegar.
My mom drinks vinegar straight, so that's not even a joke, because that stuff is nasty.
Johnny.
I've heard it's a health thing.
It is, yeah. She's a health nut.
Nut.
Goju is pretty good.
That's not a bad looking front limb design.
Taco Nuva. I already made Taco Nuva.
Yeah, Taco Nuva is done.
What are we making? Griff Films, he's making the Wombo combo of Dragonax.
I'm making my own
Wombo
version.
combo.
My MOV of Dragon Max.
Yeah. Where's the lamb sauce?
Bruh.
Both alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks.
Kool-Aid.
What makes you think that Connor drinks?
I drink a lot.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic, actually.
I drink a lot. It helps me get inspired. I get all my mock ideas while drunk.
You a toe of censorship? You a juice man?
Juice! They got juice! That's an inside joke between me and Jordan. He didn't even laugh at it either.
got juice!
Oh man. Oh, like
The
Scoob.
desire in his
They've
voice.
got juice.
I'm pretty sure he said earlier that day he was thirsty, and we passed by juice, and this guy is just like, I've got juice.
He said it exactly like that. And made us raffle on the floor. RFOL on the floor.
That's
We all
like
know Connor
saying.
is an alcoholic. We're here for you, Connor. Sorry, Dragonax, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. That's like saying, my face when.
My face when posting. Oh man.
Alright, Operation Color Palette Swap was a failure because I still don't have enough purple to spread out the color blocking very well.
This is when we call on our old pal Bricklink.
Operation Having Money is also a failure.
Yeah, no one's.
Oof.
I don't see anyone donating to Dragonax.
Yeah, what the frick, guys?
If we could get like $1 per person.
If you give me
$1.
if you give me $1, I'll show you how to build Dragonax's head.
We'll do
secret.
$1 per piece for the Dragonax build. How about that?
Yeah, there's no how-to on the latest version of Dragonax, right?
There is not.
It's free real estate. Sorry. This song is Bop City. I can't do that because then it's me won't bend.
Poor articulation in me.
Poor articulation in the back.
My old grandma.
Oh man.
When you say that, it like in my brain sounded like as if there's an old grandma that you don't have anymore and you replaced her with a new one.
Well,
I got a new one.
poor articulation in the back had to get a new one. Are you just gonna let your grandma have a bad back?
Eventually, when your grandma gets old enough parts of her will be replaced that she will no longer be your original grandma.
Well, really, I mean, if you think about it, that's all of us, because don't all of the cells in your body get replaced every, like, 6 years?
I thought it was like every 10 years.
You got new skin every 21 days. I know that from somewhere.
That's good, because I don't want my own skin.
I hate my skin.
Yeah.
Who needs it? Let's just all become biomechanical creatures that have no skin, yet have an exoskeleton, and our bones and organs are inside. That doesn't make any sense. Exoskeleton means your bones are outside. What's wrong with me?
I'd prefer to be boneless.
Boneless.
Boneless Dragonax.
I'm just gonna turn into Trencrom.
Can I edit the name to say feet boneless Dragonax?
Featuring boneless. Oh. We got some depressing violin music now to accompany this sad state of a stream.
Toilet paper will be the currency of the world in 2023. I don't know where you're living, but where I am, it's already stocked up. We good.
I haven't been to Walmart yet since since coronavirus.
I haven't left the house in 8 days. You should make a toy line, Connor.
Huh?
You should make a toy line. Just you on your own.
What?
Make your own toy line. Call it Biomechanical Men.
I'm Maktuti, the Bionic Man. God, I love that commercial. Can relate though.
Umbrak says, I think a reversed version of Dragonax would look neat. Negative color aesthetic.
As
That just...
in like his main color is black and then his like outer skeleton is silver or like?
I'm thinking he means like if you threw it into like Photoshop and switched put it into negative. Now that would be something interesting to see, making negative versions of.
I did briefly consider making, because Dragonax has blue, like trans blue highlights on him, as he can concur on the stream right now. I considered.
Indeed, it is a fact.
Okay.
I considered making it red for my version, just for the heck of it.
For a little bit of extra edge.
Yeah.
Crawling in my crawl.
But then I felt like, accuracy is probably better. At least in my case. I've literally built self-mocks for every single person that I was like big major friends with on mock pages back in the day. Except Dragonax. And it's terrifying because Dragonax is the one I know the best. Even though this is the first time we've spoken voice-to-voice chat since meeting in person.
Yep.
In like 2012.
Royline Rarest figure says, last but not least, and has karate chop action.
Is that the function of my version of Dragonax, or is that my toy line?
That's your toy line. Bash wants to know where you get your lightsaber rods from. He says he's tried Rick Link, but no luck.
So if you look at the my loot overview from Brick Fair, I got a bunch of 3 long lightsaber rods from Abby Dabbles, the store at Brick Fair, Virginia.
I got a bunch of those from the same store at Brick World.
Yeah, they got some pretty nice selection. I got a bunch of other stuff from them too, but yeah, they got a coupon. They had a coupon in the book or in the product guide, so I went ahead and spent money. And it was worth it because I am actually down to like my last like 5 of them now. I bought 2 bags of them, and they come in like packs of like 20, so it's worth it.
Going back to mock pages and also inverted color schemes for a second, I actually made a mock that was based on an inverted color scheme Dragonax a while ago for I don't remember what contest it was, but so I do actually know what the color scheme would be if it was inverted, and it's kind of neat.
Tell us, what would it be, Dragonax?
Black is white, obviously. The silver kind of looks more gunmetal, and the blue turns orange.
Oh.
So if you wanted to do a full colored version, it would be white gunmetal and then orange highlights instead of blue.
Yeah, I totally didn't think of that. I was thinking they meant like color scheme, like inversion, as in like taking like the color blocking and inverting it, which literally wouldn't change the color scheme at all. So, yeah. All right, I think I've got something to work. I got a little bit of something with. Hold on, tell me if I'm in focus, George.
No. Oh, hey!
There we go. I've got a little bit of something for a lower leg here.
And wait for the stream to catch up so I can see it a bit better.
Kind of resembles the new version of Dragonax's lower leg a bit. Instead of using an Anika armor, it's using the Mari piece of armor. So yeah, I might add a little bit more onto the front here, using these 2 connection points as a base, but I think we'll move on to the upper leg now. Tell me if my...
That looks pretty good. I'm seeing the close-up now.
I think you're good right there.
Okay.
You might even go back just a little bit. The pieces look blurry is all. There you go.
Is that... Okay.
That's good.
Well, it's really helpful having someone at the screen.
Edgelord's in the chat now. Edgelord's rise up.
I kind of want to... I'm not sure what I want to do for his wings. Because...
Wings.
In my honest opinion...
Make him boneless.
Boneless wings. In my honest opinion, I think I like Dragonax's old wings better than his new wings. No offense.
Controversy!
I'm fine with it. I just changed the wings to try to make them bigger. And I had been meaning to put fabric on the new skeleton-looking ones. I just never did.
I was gonna say, because the skeleton, like the axle rod wings, it reminds me of Distrax too much. So
I probably just lifted the design right off of them and changed it a little bit.
I think they were a little different. I think they used some kind of, like the tri-piece, like the three-way Technic axle piece.
Oh yeah, those things.
And you're using the hinge plate pieces, if I remember correctly. Let me go ahead and build the second foot real quick. I gotta find that cheese slope. There it is.
I remember a while ago, someone asked me how to build Dragnax's original wings, and I'm like, you need a how-to for that? Like, bruh.
It's pretty simple. I kind of want to echo the way the original wings looked, but not, using the hand connector method. I want to try and do something different.
Did you post the stream in mass posting? I don't think you posted it anywhere but in his Discord.
Yeah, usually whenever I stream, I just share it in my community tab and my Twitter, but I didn't do that this time. Just because it's getting late, I wanted to get it started as soon as possible.
What type of armor do you like to use the most when mocking?
What type of armor?
Yeah, what type of armor?
Well, I typically try and use as many original Bionicle piece armors as I can, but CCBS is super useful for making small limb designs, so I a lot of times will make like a test limb out of CCBS, and then it'll look so good that I don't want to change it. So it's kind of how a lot of my mocks end up nowadays. My camera keeps making noises.
Yeah, it freezes up for a few seconds, but then you're good.
But at least it's still going. Like it makes the sound like it's turning off, and I don't like it.
Other than Toho Project, do you play any other anime games or watch more anime? And then they
Toho
recommend
Project is not an anime.
They recommend Rising of the Shield Hero, which I
haven't seen it yet.
That's a good one.
Eventually, it'll be something I'll watch, but at the moment, I've got way too many animes to catch up on.
Yeah, he and I have been watching through some animes right now, kind of taking turns on. One of us will decide what to watch, and then we'll finish that anime, and then.
Yeah.
So, but I think Rising of the Shield Hero will be one of the ones that I want to show him because I think it's really good. And I think it's easy for a lot of people to kind of get into it and like it.
I'm pretty sure our next show we're gonna watch is Cowboy Bebop, because Jordan has borrowed the Blu-ray or the DVD from his coworker for at least a year, and it's just been sitting gathering dust on our media center.
Almost every time I talk to him, he's like, "So, am I ever gonna get to see that DVD back?" And I'm like, about that.
With any luck, we're gonna finish it this weekend, and he can give it back as soon as coronavirus is over. This is like the perfect opportunity for it. I mean,
Rules 2021, Connor makes a Toho OC based on Toro. That would be interesting. You making Toho content instead of Bionicle content based on Toho.
I have,
The reverse.
honestly, I have been like having the desire to start trying to do digital art for myself.
Same.
Because, well, not because I want to replace my current illustrator, who is my younger sister, if you guys didn't know. You know, the person who illustrates all of Night of Night's artwork is my younger sister. And I pay her to do that, because, support local artists and all that. But, I'd like to... and she takes a while to do the artwork, so I'd like to sometimes make my own artwork that may or may not be Night of Nights related. And, who knows, I might start drawing Toho Project stuff if I do that. But, hey. The Bionicle, Toho Project OC.
You could finally draw Noxus the Hedgehog.
Yes!
I refuse. Daga Kotowaru.
You see, the thing is, if you start with a Sonic OC, and it's not a very good drawing, you just say it was ironic.
Ironic the Hedgehog. It makes sense that he's a coat of iron.
I kind of want to draw that now. I have been given terrible inspiration.
Hey, I see Wizard Mox in the chat. Curtis McQuarrie, or McQuarrie, however you pronounce that.
Look at this.
He's calling me a nerd. That I am.
But then he comes back and he says, keep up the good word like a Chad. We'll be back building hardcore soon enough.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that? You sold all your pieces, man.
He's had a change of heart, he's buying them back.
It's just like, hey, you still got that truck bid worth of pieces I sold you? I'm gonna need that back. Yeah, Dragonax is still here.
Yeah, Dragonax is. A lot of talk about anime. Captain Geo wants to know if you listen to much metal, if you prefer older stuff or newer stuff. I mean, I'm like more of the metal guy here. I can talk metal with you all day. After.
George listens to actual metal, I listen to Toho metal.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the metal I listen to.
I think I've seen you post a few things in the music chat. We can talk there after stream for sure. Support your siblings, my dude.
Yeah.
I can call Dragonax an idiot on the Discord stream and it won't show on the screen.
Yeah, if you join my Discord, you can call us idiots all you want as long as you don't swear.
Then they called him a hot idiot. I don't know if that's like mega idiot or attractive idiot.
Spicy idiot.
I wish it was the latter, but it's probably the former.
I don't know why we're suddenly being called idiots. We haven't done anything stupid. We've just done things cringy.
They just learned that it's a censored word from YouTube and they're like, views! Hi, Rigel.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I have censoring on in the live chat. I guess I was being overprotective.
Yeah, you can't, someone did try to post censoring on the, censored word on the Discord. You can't do that, it's still gonna knife you.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of here.
In fact, you'll get knifed publicly on stream and you'll be humiliated.
You look like a fool. I wish I remembered who it was.
This is not an invitation to start swearing.
And don't forget, everybody, these two here are pretty merciful, but I'll just obliterate you out of existence.
Yeah, don't forget he's in the server too. I mean.
Yeah, Dragonax will straight up.
He's got the sword.
Sword of destruction, you.
Dragonax says, "Get in."
Get in the forever box.
Oh no! Use Connor Baka and Dragonax Baka. Remember Pickle? Pickle.
Oh man.
Pickle.
He turned
Pickle
himself
power.
into a pickle. That's some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Undertale, good or bad? Brr.
Why is my house vibrating?
It's vibing, actually.
My house is vibing. Sorry. It's vibing. I choke on my saliva.
Very monotone this mock looks to be. Yep, just like who it's modeled after.
Yes, that was a funny joke. I am amused.
See?
I am amused. Entire
This
team.
pleases the Dragonax.
Entire team is base. Sorry. Whenever I hear something anywhere at all similar to a TF2 quote, I just blurt it out.
He goes full on TF2.
Sniping's a good job, mate. Oh god, I had a bit of a voice break there. It's not very pleasant.
Play Rock She Rock in the background so I don't have to hear nerds talk.
Hey.
Forever Box Gang, let's go, Ventron.
What made Dragonax into such a ravenous murderer? It's the power of being a moderator. It all went to my head. I've been wanting to ban scrubs for my entire life, and I finally have the ability to do so.
The power has gone to his head.
Yeah.
As you can say, and as the new emote suggests. I can feel the power! By the way, congratulations to, what was the guy who won the box game contest?
It was Apple. I don't see him in the chat, though.
BG Apple,
But
congratulations.
good job, Apple, on making the spookiest mock that was submitted.
But
also, by definition, the least spooky.
the most and least spooky.
Best and worst.
Oh man.
I kid you not, Hellerix. He turned himself into a pickle. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Mars talking to Helrix. I kid
Okay,
you not,
bye,
boss. Later, Rigel. Guys, Night of Nights Chapter 4. It's coming soon. I'm almost done with it. We've got voice acting almost completely done for Night of Nights Chapter 3 video. I gotta do my own part of voice acting, obviously, playing Noxus and the narrator and all that. But I'm just waiting on like 2 more people to give me some feedback. Or not feedback, give me lines back. And I gotta finish editing Chapter 4. And should be ready to post hopefully by the middle of next month. Month.
The middle of the next month.
The middle of this month. No, it's now April, so I say middle of this month, not next month.
Oh yeah.
Happy April.
Shoot. Man, my rent's due. Don't look at me like that. Give that look to the camera, if anything.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up so I can see this so-called look.
He just glares at me.
It is spooky.
There it is.
There it is.
I was gonna enter, but I was busy. That's okay, Ben. Pickle Rick. Okay. Where do you come up with the names for your builds?
Pickle Helrix. See what I did there? Helrix.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look at that.
DragonaxFilms He-Man confirmed.
The names for Connor's builds, I think, mostly come from like Toho stuff, where he kind of mixes things around.
Most of the time. I mean, Flandrix is literally Flandre with an X at the end. Kenpaku is literally Yomu Kenpaku's last name. Noxus is the only character who has, like, an entirely original name. And even then, it's not entirely original, because Nox means knight in Latin. So, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I like names that are based on Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it Latin that's so cool? Is it just that it fits
It's-
like names?
'Cause it's slightly archaic and it just sounds cool when you say it.
That's the language that the demons speak.
My favorite part, I think, about Toho Project characters' names is more often than not, like they actually mean something relating to the character. So, for instance, Kenpaku, the word Kenpaku literally means spirit in 2 different forms, like the character Kon and the character Paku both mean spirit, but one means like the body, the spirit of the body, and the other means like the spirit of the soul. So it is literally like the name of what he is, essentially. He's half a body, half a soul.
Take notes, people.
It's quite interesting and quite cool.
Look at this nerd talking about Japanese.
Says the man who's learning Japanese.
It's kind of an old comment, but Dragonax's He-Man confirmed.
I read that already. George,
I'm not sure what they're referring to,
when
but
we were saying
Yeah, when
I
you-
can feel the power,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
even though that's
I mean,
a
I
reference to...
think I'm a bit more of a Skeletor. The pizza, He-Man.
I think that's a bit more of a reference to the Bionicle 2015 animations than He-Man.
Does Flandrex like to eat flan?
It's pronounced flan, actually. It's a Mexican dessert, or a Spanish dessert.
Bro, I'm not Spanish!
That's a common Toho Project joke as well. You'll often see pictures of Flandre drawn next to pictures of flan. It's pretty fun. Not gonna lie, it's some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
Triage Connor's being the biggest nerd by having all his mocks on shelves, yes. Don't worry, no shame, I put my mocks around the house, including the bathroom. It's how I lost my Vahi, rip. Well,
What?
does that really make him a nerd? That like it just looks neat. Like
I lost my Vahi. I had a gold Vahi that I got in one of the Vaki canisters, and it disappeared. I have no idea where it went. Rep in pepperoni.
Was it like like that kind of dark, older gold color,
Yeah.
or the shinier kind.
It
I've got
was-
like 3 of those.
You selling?
Does need money.
Yeah, Dragonax, you need money, right? Would you
He goes completely quiet.
would you like to
He leaves the
part
Discord.
with
He offered me money, and I'm already packing up the pieces and driving over.
Oh shoot!
Oh no, he's coming.
He's driving.
He's on his way. Like Scoop.
Like Scoop.
Oh hey, Callan's here. He says hello, stinkos. I'm sorry, Callan. That's a no-no word. That's gonna be a ban.
Okay, bye, Cal.
Get him out of here.
Now he asks why no more videos of dated memes.
Dated memes. Oh man, we're being slayed right now, Dragonax. Absolute cringe. We hear the lesser mock pages, people from back in the day. I'll have you know, guys, I helped Callan with his channel background when he started YouTube. He remembers that, right, Callan? Callan has entered the chat. Everybody run. Duck and cover. The king of BioTube is here.
Just spray painted my Bahi gold.
What does that mean? Good Torma destroy their self-esteem?
He Torma when he was calling us idiots. He was asking
Oh.
if that was good. He says, destroy their self-esteem.
We're being absolutely Shrek'd right now.
Destroy them like the Makuta. You fool, the Makuta are still here. Look at me.
Real talk though, in Night of Nights lore, Dragonax is gonna be the last surviving Makuta.
Aw, nice. That's rad.
And no one is gonna know.
The only way he survived is by not posting, so no one knew where to find him.
No other spoilers for Night of Nights though. I cannot reveal when or how he will appear yet. So watch and read with bated breath. Callan's already in Night of Nights, and he's already appeared.
Things have changed so much for the worse with YouTube's design since then. It's like a different lifetime.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't gotten any older since my pages days, but everything else has changed. So it's like we're in a completely, well, you know what I mean. What are you making that face for? I feel
Connor's
like I haven't
discovered
matured. I
time
feel like I
travel.
haven't matured at all since the mock pages days.
Connor would be like,
But-
so what?
so many of the things surrounding so many things surrounding the way YouTube and mock pages have worked since then. It's like we're in a completely different reality. I need to start on these upper legs. How am I gonna do it? Should I do custom?
I mean, up to you. It's your mock. I'm not gonna force custom limbs
No,
on anybody
Dragonax,
because
it's
I
your
rarely
mock.
use them. Oh, right, but it's your it's your vision. I don't want to interfere with the creative process too much.
You guys are just here to steal my trade secrets.
I'm just here for the clout.
Real talk, Dragonax adding more clout to the stream than Wombat Combat Pictures and Jordan Gekinator Sneed could ever.
In terms of
For
numbers,
mine.
I guess TTV is king, but Callan, WCP, and DragonX are all pretty epic. How does that feel? You have no fame, no notoriety, you're just pretty epic.
I'm fine with
I'm
being
good
epic.
with being epic.
Jinx. This is literally the song that was playing in Time Trouble when Noxus met Dragonax. That is a weird coincidence.
I got way edgier, but other than that, I can relate, Connor.
It is very true.
Do you call Gatorade by their flavor or by their color?
No one calls Gatorades by their flavor.
The only time if
What
you're
kind of
like
psychopath calls it by their flavor?
Yeah, if you're like craving a specific flavor, maybe, but otherwise you're gonna be like
Blue.
light blue. Because everyone goes for light blue. I think red is the best, but it's like fruit punch. And I love fruit punch. School.
I refer to Gatorade by scent.
I'm blind, so I can only refer to it by touch. I have to stick my fingers in the Gatorade and be like, yep, this is the right one. The store employees always look at me funny when I do that.
You know what? I'm going to leave for just a moment and grab a bin of pieces. Because since this color palette swap didn't work out, I kind of want to try to build something.
Alright. As long as you come back.
Okay,
Please don't
fine.
leave us.
He actually drives out here with the Vahi.
Oh no! Real talk though.
Alright, give me just a second.
Alrighty.
Real talk though. I may or may not know where DragonaX lives and or used to live. And I think I actually live much closer to him now than I did back when I last met him. It's pretty fly, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying either. What did I
How
say
are you
there?
guys doing with staying home and being so bored that you tune in?
Is that you reading something in the chat or you asking the
No,
chat?
I'm asking the chat. Sorry. Maybe I should preface that with like, hey chat. Hey chat!
Hey Chad!
Do you play Magic the Gathering? I play Magic Bash. I want to teach Connor when we have some free time. We gotta teach him, especially because of the new Godzilla cards that are coming to Magic. Because he's a Godzilla fan.
Big boy, he smash!
Oh, what? Big boy. He smash!
I'm sorry. I don't know where it came from. Real talk though, when is Godzilla versus King Kong happening? Because I need it in my life. Give it to me. Legendary Pictures.
Kind of boring with quarantine. Pretty boring. Got called back into work on Monday. What kind of job do you have where you're called back in during quarantine? Place to play, rip.
I heard a couple people saying that they're going back to work soon, which is bad because apparently like the curve has gotten even worse lately. It's like doubled or something like that here in the U.S.
Let's go US. Wait. June is a good color bash. That's the try red, green, black, I think. Or am I thinking wrong? Toho Magic cards. I think there is Toho trading card game.
What? This is the
Yeah.
first I'm hearing of it.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a couple Toho mobile games I know of. I tried. It's not available in our country.
VPN. Using NordVPN.
And it's also in Japanese. So
stream
you
is
can't read it.
This stream is sponsored by NordVPN. That's my finger
We're
talking.
not sponsored by NordVPN. We're
We're
sponsored by Aquafina.
We're sponsored
That's a TTV reference, guys.
by G Fuel.
No, we're not.
We're sponsored by Doom. We're sponsored by Jesus.
Jesus is my sponsor.
Mewtype hasn't gotten any break. Working on Mark is steadily burning him out. Yeah, I can get that. I've been day drinking during the quarantine. Yeah, I get that.
Callan, yeah. One of these days we're gonna have to smash, and not in the good way.
Akira wants to know if anyone has played Smash Bros. Games. I love Smash Bros. I've got a tattoo, if I can show it to you, of Smash Bros. To show my, if it unblurs, my undying Smash Bros. Love. I love some Smash Bros. Bash says he'll sponsor us. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, thank you.
Would you stop it?
You know, Callan, maybe we should just play some Smash right now. I mean, if you're not doing it, then Connor's building. I've got my Switch here. You and I could set up a few games, you know what I'm saying? Sponsored by Squarespace.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Audible.
I was gonna say, if anyone in this room is gonna end up smashing with Callan sooner, it'd probably be Jordan.
I
'cause
love
he
Smash
is
Bros.
Straight up obsessed.
The worst part of quarantine is I can't go to Smash tournaments because I used to almost have a Smash tournament a day, and I miss it.
Yes.
Nice, you said my name right. Is it Akiru? Is that right?
Man, no.
I hate being locked inside. Then I hate traveling. The worst part of like Brick Fair and stuff is the traveling.
George straight up hated Brick Fair. Actually, question for Callan: Are you planning on doing any more Brick Fairs this year? Because me and
If they
George
happen.
and possibly Dragonax are planning to do Brick Fair Virginia if it's still going. Love to see you there, man. Is Dragonax? I don't think so. At least not that I know.
Professional Smash Bros.
I cannot beat George in Smash though, so that might be a good measure of our power levels. Callan, if you can beat George at Smash, then you can definitely beat me at Smash.
I don't want to die.
Callan likes to play Bowser from his
Bowser.
couple of videos I've seen.
Bowser, man. Brain dead. Bowser's so much fun. And he's so fast in the game, and they made him a lot of fun. Worked in an electronics warehouse. I'm a team lead in the inventory department. Mainly work with hard drives. When is the next Brick Fair? Was it like
August.
August 1st, I think?
It's
I think it starts August 1st for the public and a few days
Yeah.
before for the people showing up to like put up mocks.
it's the first, whatever the first weekend of August is, the public days. So the private days are couple the preceding days before that, like the 3 or 4. It's 3 days, right? It's 3 days.
I think it's 3 days
Yeah.
set up, yeah. Shadow King really wants to know who has the lame sauce.
I have the lame sauce, and I'm not sharing.
What can I say? Except you're welcome.
No.
I'll beat all of you in Mario IDK who you are. I played Dark Meta Knight, of course, for Ninja, kind of hard.
Need to actually build something.
Is Gamleth a Vorox via technicality? Technically?
Gameth is technically a Vorax, I guess you could say, because he's a Glatorian from the same tribe, but he did not devolve like the rest of them into savage creatures.
So he's like the normal Vorox before they were spider people.
After how fun Alabama was, I have thought about doing Virginia, but it's a long trip, and I'm hoping to set up a trip to meet IDS and Larny this year. I need to figure out all that out sooner than later, while flights are cheap. Yeah, that's a good point. Me and Jordan flew to Virginia last time, and I think that, honestly, in 2 ways, more ways than one, which is 2, I think that was a mistake, because I think we got sick from the plane ride. Either that or Jordan was getting sick as we left. And I think that might have been the case too, and he proceeded to make me sick, and I think probably Brappy Hour and Chocolate Frogs, aka Ben, sick as well.
No need to thank me. I just do it all on my own.
So next time we're gonna drive, because not only is that, what is that being held for review? That's weird.
I'm back, fellas.
Hey,
for the
welcome
wait.
back. We're
Couldn't find the
talking.
2004.
We're talking about Brick Fair and stuff. So yeah, the flight was not cheap. I think it was it would be a lot better to just drive there this time. Plus, it's actually easier to transport mocks that way. When you're shipping them through a luggage container on a plane, it is very risky, because not only could you lose your luggage from flying, but you can also your stuff can get damaged, and it takes a long time to pack it up and unpack it if you don't want it to get destroyed.
Were Dvorak's given tales before the Division?
I have no idea.
Do we need to look up the lore? Do we need to correct Connor on another lore thing?
Honestly, I'm getting so tired of BIONICLE lore contradicting my stuff that I'm starting to not care anymore.
I thought you had white hair, Connor. Connor's never had white hair. I've had silver hair, if maybe you saw some of our videos and got us mixed up.
Yeah, what the frick?
Unless you've just never seen him before and pictured that he had white hair based on his voice because he watched too much anime.
Okay. Honestly, white hair would be pretty cool, though.
Callan says, I'd love to play some Smash, but I'm about to pull an all-nighter to finish a video. Maybe we can do 2 out of 3 Dragon X. Let me know how you want to do it. I'm wondering...
Why?
Are you thinking that I'm Dragon X? Question mark?
Yeah, Jordan. This is Jordan Sneed, my roommate.
Yeah, it's confusing
X.
because Dragon X stepped away for a little bit.
Yeah, Dragon X is on a Discord call. He's not actually
and it says
in the room with us.
Defeat Dragon X, and then there's me, but I'm not me.
I mean, Dragon X, you haven't done a face reveal, right?
I sort of have, like, indirectly. You can find my face and stuff.
There he goes. But yeah, there's I don't think Dragon X. You don't play Smash, right?
Nah.
See, I thought
I'll
so.
play it sometimes at a friend's house or whatever, but I don't have any. I don't have any Nintendo consoles.
Oh, are you
I had,
good at...
I had a DS Lite when I was a kid, but that was it for Nintendo. And I am very bad at Smash. I didn't actually know that there was a Smash button until I played Brawl for about 2 years. I was always just like, I guess I just keep hitting them until they go flying. And someone's like, nah, bro, you gotta press B. And I'm like, what?
You gotta press the B button.
Have you ever flown overseas? I have not. I don't think you have you? Been overseas?
Does Mexico count as overseas?
Oh.
I've been to Mexico once when I was really young.
Not really.
I think I went on that same... It was a cruise or something that my parents went on. Which, yeah, like... Wow, this fancy man going on cruises when he's a kid, right? No. It wasn't... I don't know why my family took a child on a cruise, but...
Callan is actually... He said I could set up an arena and put the code here if that works. He's actually real about playing the Smash Bros. Game. I might have to kick me off the Switch.
Uh-oh.
I might have to.
Or you could use my Switch, which is, actually, I don't think it's... I think it's in my backpack over there. And then that way, you might have to set up...
We might have to do that, Callan.
My friend code
with
Callan later.
I might steal one of your monitors and hope that I don't miss anything. I could probably steal...
You can minimize Discord, it'll still show up on the stream. You just gotta change the text channel.
I could probably use that one then.
Wait, are you gonna hook the Switch up to my monitor?
Yeah. Is that not okay? Mostly just
that
so I
won't
can
show
be
up on the
hardwired.
stream, right?
Huh?
You can't stream it if it's
No.
just
I would just unplug the...
I'd rather you don't.
Okay.
My PC, I do not want. Play on the just on the minimized Switch.
I could. We'd be on Wi-Fi. Are you okay with that, Callan? If I play on Wi-Fi, it'll be really laggy.
Plus, I'm streaming from this internet right now.
Silent did confirm that they did have Tails before the Division.
Ah.
Bye, Akira.
Well, let's just say Gameth and his tribe amputated their tails for no
There you
reason.
go. For plot.
Yeah, for plot.
Gio wants to know if you play guitar at all.
I play a little bit. I'm not good at it. I know the melodies of a few Toho songs, and that's about it. I can play. I can sort of play the chord progression of Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi, and that's it.
I learned the to be continued thing.
Ooh.
I don't remember it anymore, unfortunately, but I
It
was
is,
able to play it back when that was the big me.
What's that song called again?
Roundabout.
Roundabout by Yes. That's what it is.
Bash, we are in the same ring.
Yeah.
Dragonax
He's
isn't
right
here, but
there.
yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
I'm just a voice from the beyond speaking to these two.
He's an ethereal, heavenly voice.
Actually, I've imprisoned them, and I'm making Connor build clones of myself mock. I'm speaking to them over a PA system.
He's straight feeding me instructions through my earpiece. I love this song. Flowering Night remix. Hard rock. Just gonna cringe a little bit. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Oh, hello?
I'm blind. I couldn't tell what those pieces were without feeling.
Ventron says Dragon Man is a great being.
Dragon Man. Ice
That's
Cone.
That's the secret final plot of myself mock's backstory. I was a great being all along. That's the finale to the new DragonaxFilms Shonen adaptation. I also become the 18th Hokage.
Not gonna lie, I would watch that. Or I guess it's Shonen can be manga as well, manga as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dinner.
More bored.
Oh God, here we go.
At least it's better than like JoJo posting.
Oof. Is Met in chat?
No, that I can see.
Yo, that friend code got spicy hidden by YouTube's moderation system, and George just showed it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Callan if he wanted it to be public or not.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
I guess the fact that he shared it meant he did. Or he didn't mind.
Oh, it's just all ones. Okay. I thought I had to count how many ones he put. I was like,
Man, George gets to play video games, and I gotta sit here building a stupid dragon self-mod.
I hope I have any controls on there.
Oh wait, he's still here, isn't he?
Alright, time to ban Connor from his own server.
Oh, no.
Imagine being that gamer. Alright, here we
I
go.
think it's called a pro gamer move and ban the admin.
Me and Callan are about to go at it. The cloud.
Did you say Connor?
Me and Callan.
That is wrong!
Everyone's spamming Callan with friend requests.
Callan's Switch code is now public. We got him,
Hi,
boys.
Soundstorm. Oh god. He's learned up B out of shield.
Wait, you're already playing?
Yeah.
Holy cow. That was fast. Tell me how good he is, because then I'll know if I have a chance against him.
You cannot tell how good someone is based on online play. It's a completely different tier list, a completely different mindset. Everything's there is no game.
Callan, if you go to a Brick Fair this year, we can play Smash in person. I remember at last Brick Fair, Virginia, this guy here was playing Smash with a bunch of other guys at the BIONICLE table. It was pretty fly. It's pretty dope. Is that what the kids are saying?
Kids are saying that it is in fact dope.
Yes, I knew I was a dope.
Oof. Battery recovery.
nobody but
Brought
Alan
this
and
bin of
George.
parts in here so I could build stuff, but it's too deep and I can't get to anything in the bottom of it.
You can paw through some pieces if you want on stream. I don't mind.
No, I mean, like, I don't have enough room on my desk to dump these pieces out.
Oh. Well, that's a fat rip.
Big ol' stonking fat rip.
Oh, that's a right-o stinky rip right there.
Yo, Daddy!
Oh, you beauty! Right!
Two right!
Too right, mate. We made it. We made it. We've gone full Ben Cossey.
Alan did hit me with the spicy dough.
He's got the spice.
Oh, he's got the spice.
I mean, he's the Lord of Fire, so
He's the Lord of Spice right now. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's spamming B at ledge. What do I do?
You are dead. You are dead!
Omaiwa Mu.
Oh my,
Heavy is dead!
that heavy is dead!
Yes! He died! God, I love that video.
Ooh, he hit me with a spicy there. Ow! It's 1-1 right now.
And my random playlist is really bringing back the old classic songs I used in Dragonax co-star videos.
He keeps beating me out of shield and I don't know how to respond to it.
George, you're getting wrecked.
I am.
I can't see, but the way you're describing it, you're getting wrecked.
Not talking to kill, there's no way.
I think Callan was a pro gamer.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be too wide on the lower leg. You can kind of just see how chunk that is. It's way too bulky.
Oof.
Oof indeed.
That was a good game, Callan.
Did you lose?
No, I won.
Oh. Do it.
Let's play a Risk of Rain Together scroll. I don't know what that is, but I am down to play some games.
George cannot play PC games though, right now. He's on stream or he's being stream moderator man.
That was close.
Yeah. The YouTube feed just caught up. That is a pretty overly chunky lower leg.
Yeah. I figured it would look better, or having like silver on the sides will look good, but the way I built it was just way too thick. Sometimes there's too many C's in thick.
The true mockist knows when to not use pieces.
Sometimes the hardest part is holding back.
Apple is here. Hey Apple, congrats on the win.
Yeah, the Groovy Knife Maid song. Treeador Productions. Gotta love that Knife Maid.
Oh. Harry, the platypus. Wombo combo.
Hey, platypus! I love how in PewDiePie's videos, people keep sending him Phineas and Ferb memes on his subreddit, and he has no idea what they are. And he gets angry every time he sees them. Just like, stop sending me this garbage!
Ooh. Callan one's spicing.
You do be spicing, though.
You do be spicy, though.
Yeah, I like using slicer feet over hand connectors, but it's so annoying because you can't bend the knee past a certain point. Just give him a big, thick, Nuva shoulder on the kneecap. How about that? Actually, doesn't look too good. I'm gonna put a Nuva boob on Dragonax's knee.
Happy Feet Wombat Combat.
Hey. You're gonna have to pay me every time you say
Oh, that was an unfortunate air dodge. Good game, though.
George is too good at Smash.
Too good. Ridley rips and tears like Doom Guy.
And Doom Guy for Smash? Reimu Hackere for Smash?
I wish. Yeah, he is building Dragon X.
So if George dominated Callan and George dominates me, that means Callan and I are at almost equal, at pretty relatively equal strength levels, I'm going to guess.
We gotta see it, though. We gotta see the two of you face off. Again, though, playing online is not at all a way of showing skill.
That too.
I might just be good at online battle.
He does play a lot of online battles, though. I just got a momentary flash of inspiration, guys. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
We do not have any dogs, but we do have one snake.
He has one.
I have a snake. I would get him out for you, but he's been angry recently and has tried to bite everything that goes into his thing, so I'm not gonna bother right now.
Chomp.
He do be chonking, though.
You know, I think I'm gonna use Chromox's upper leg design, because I absolutely love how that came out. But I think I need to get him down to remember how to build it. Hey, the Mockingbird is in chat. You know, while I'm grabbing mocks.
Hey, guys.
While I'm grabbing mocks, I might as well show this off on stream. Because the Mockingbird just reminded me. Ooh. Here's Chroma, Scythe Boy, who I built in last stream. Or started building in last stream. But this, let me get him in focus here. You guys might recognize him. Let me put my headphones on. You guys might recognize him. This is Glace, the one of the 3 contest winners from the first Toa Team contest I did back in, what was it, 2016, I think? Kemzal, the original creator, did a how to build on him, so I figured, hey, might as well build it. And eventually I'm planning to build all 3 of the entries of my own, or for myself, just to have them, you know? I asked the Mockingbird for a tutorial on his, and I still haven't sent a message to the Watching Relic, but he's kind of in an awkward state right now with his channels and stuff, so... The plan is to build all 3 of them, because I may or may not have to use them for videos sometime in the future. So yeah.
Smash is great. Playing Smash, too.
Leg. Oh wait, I'm out of focus. Tell me when I'm in focus, George.
Ah! Keep going. No. No.
Okay. Sorry. I know you were smashing.
Oh, I'm smashing.
Smashing!
Oh. Oh. He knows how to shield Volt
What
Flash.
have we been streaming for? It doesn't say on the mobile app.
I don't See it in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay. We'll probably stop at maybe 2 or 2.5 hours, because it is getting pretty late. There's no way I'm going to finish this on stream, even if I do keep streaming, so. That's not how mocking works.
Yeah, who's ever heard of finishing a mock in a decent amount of time? Or alternatively at a decent hour. So I have finished mocks in one sitting, but at like 3 a.m.
I'm pretty sure my first version of Mars came together in like a day. It's actually pretty shocking. Although, I guess Mars had like several different previous iterations that I tried to build first, which didn't really work out, so.
Those are so beefy!
What are you talking about?
Got Callan at 242%.
Ooh.
My gosh! He almost made the comeback of the century. Good game.
He almost won. Good game. Callan comes in here and starts roasting us, so we start destroying him in Smash. And by we, I mean Jordan.
That's what I'm here for. Anybody starts roasting Khan in the chat, I'm like, nah,
1v1
come
me.
on.
1v1 me, bro.
Sounds good, Bash. See you later.
What if the... Oh, sorry.
Woo.
What?
No!
What just happened? I heard
Cursed.
It is cursed. Don't do that. Alright, how did I was not using this piece? Are we good? Okay. Every time the camera makes noise, I have a mini heart attack.
I was gonna say, what if the condition for joining Box Gang is beating you at a Smash 1v1?
That's what it was, but nobody owns heckin' the game or an online Switch account if they do own the game. So it just kind of became pointless because then it would just be me.
George, you need to figure out some kind of standard for making it into Box Gang, because right now all you basically do is just like, are you a cool dude? Yeah, you're a cool dude.
I look up, so I've been tagging people to know kind of where they stand in the community and stuff. And so I see if they have broken any rules and stuff. And then I'll also look up previous posts just to see if they seem cool.
Ah.
Yeah. Since you can just search everything that a certain user has posted. Ooh. So scared of being off against Bowser. Someone asked, I think what your favorite Great Being character was or something like that. Favorite Great Being character-wise?
Of mine?
Yes, I guess.
It has to be the Master at this point, because he just turned out so good. I am absolutely.
Well, character-wise though.
Oh, character-wise.
Yeah, like personality kind of deal.
It's a good question. Let me think. They do all have pretty interesting personalities. I think I'll have to go with the Master again, just because his character is so interesting to think about. I'm sorry, I know it's not original, but yeah, it's just like, man, I can't really even talk about it either. It sucks. You guys have no idea. You need 2 very useful pieces. 1 elbow-angled, thin Technic lip arm, and 1 3-long, straight, thin Technic lip arm. Shadow King 56 says, I don't exist to 90% of the BIONICLE community. Well, that's not true. Because you're here, and I just read your comment, so clearly you must exist. song is giving me Toho stream anxiety. By the way, guys, I think I still owe you guys Jar Jar Night
Yeah,
Nights.
you do. You owe the fans.
I do. This is a total bro moment. It'll come out eventually. I see the way I want to do it is so that next time I stream a Toho game, I wanna be able to play the replay of the 1cc of me 1ccing EOSD Toho 6, and I haven't done that yet. So the plan is once I 1cc Toho EOSD, I'm going to read Jar Jar Conks along to the replay, and however long it takes, and that'll be how I do it.
Then when you get your Smash back, we can play for sure. Good game, Cal.
Has Callan won once yet?
I used to post BIONICLE videos on my YouTube channel, but then I moved and was homeless for some time. I kind of know what that's like. Now I'm living on my own, paying rent for my own place. Might start back up again. Good vibes like that, yes. Who's the best, Makuta? Well, he's in the chat right now.
Zero hesitation. Me. I love it. Alright, so this... Let me put this on screen and in focus. George, are you smashing right now?
Yes. Well, not right now.
Let me put this on screen. Is that in focus? Is that in focus?
Yes.
Alright, this is Chromock's upper leg design that I made. This is probably what I'll use for Dragon X. It's pretty... It do be looking pretty fresh, though.
You do be looking fresh, though.
I typically want to fill in this part, this gap right here, with some system of some sort. But I think this is what I'm going to use as Dragon X's upper leg.
That is indeed a pretty cool looking leg. And
Leg!
it uses pieces that are on both versions. So it fits.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm stupid. I just tried to force a connection that literally could not work. I might have to extend it a little bit, because this lower leg doesn't actually fit, unless I flip it upside down.
I didn't actually notice that on Chromock that you had 2 Viscerac feet on there. I thought it was just one.
Yeah, the sail or the cape or whatever you want to call it, covers up the front of it, so it's kind of hard to notice. Alright, this, if I flip it upside down, like that, and make that the outside, right, no, make that the inside, that should work. Something like that. It's Chromock's leg design, but flipped upside down. Of course, I still can't bend it backwards, can I? Because the freaking... That's not how the knee works.
This isn't how the Force works.
It kind of works. Sniper noises.
Nah. Ow!
Maybe I should just extend the limb design. Probably a better idea.
It is a pretty good looking leg design you got going on there.
Why, thank you, sir. 5 long.
Ben likes the moonlight knives. Pretty neat.
Oh yeah, so my latest Bricklink order, I noticed there's a trans blue, like knight sword pieces. I think they're from Ninjago or something like that. But I bought like 5 of them, and I've always thought, like, you know, Noxus can do knives and he can do moonlight, in his Knight of Knights form, so why couldn't he make knives out of moonlight? And finally I had a way to actually show that. So
Oof. Double parry to F smash.
can we get an F in chat?
Can we get an F in chat for me? I'm dead.
George lose? George,
Nah!
I really want you to lose.
Well, that's not very supportive.
Rip.
Box game does not lose so easily. Oh,
That wasn't very gamer of you, Connor.
Ugh.
it's true comment.
Gamer. That word is a meme. Alright, let's try that. Thick.
Hallelujah.
Gotta do some scale comparisons because I don't want Dragonax to be too tall. Well, that is exactly the same length as Cormac's leg design.
I think Callan's figured me out.
Uh-oh. Stinky. Sorry. Ah! Oh! He got him.
Learn how to shield the whole thing.
So I actually have a question for you, Connor.
Yeah, what's up?
You know those, like, the old silver Technic hoses or tubes or whatever?
Yeah,
you
these
can put,
ones.
like, a pin connector in?
A pin
Have you ever
connector?
had them just, like, start falling apart?
Like the Mari cable hoses?
No, not those. Like, the older ones. They're hollow on the inside. You can put pin connectors in them.
Oh, yeah, these ones. I'm showing it on the stream, you can't see it just yet. Yeah,
Oh, it's the same kind that was inside Dragonax's torso.
yeah, that's literally the piece I'm holding right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had them like fall apart on me, but I've received a couple that were heavily chewed up by dogs.
So I've got a couple of them that they just keep
Oh.
snapping when I bend them.
Uh,
And I'm trying to figure out if that's like a common problem for everyone or if
Yeah.
mine are just faulty or something.
It might have something to do with like storage, how it was stored. I don't want to accuse you of neglecting your pieces or anything, but I know I had some Lego pieces that like blue Lego pieces that I had stored in a blue bin, and they like discolored to this weird like pukey blue-green color because they were sitting in that bin for a couple years. So sometimes the way you store Lego pieces can affect how they, or like plastic bins and stuff can affect how the actual composition of the plastic.
Yeah, that might be might have something to do with it, because I kept my stuff in a bunch of like bins out on the sun, and it would always get really hot in the summer and really cold in winter.
That
So
would
I'm wondering
probably
if I just accidentally heat treated a bunch of pieces
yeah,
over 2 years.
that was probably it.
Well, rip.
Rest in peace, Dragonax's pieces.
Western Axis, Dragon pieces.
Most of mine, like I got all my tubes in a bin right here. Most of mine are pretty stable. See, they're all fresh and tasty, just like when they first came out of the box. Although some of them are like stiffer than the others, which is a little
Yeah,
concerning.
the older ones, the older molds that are kind of stiffer. Those are fine. It's just the newer, squishier ones that have started breaking. Which is like neat on one hand, because now I've got a bunch of like weird lengths for them, but also they just keep snapping off of things.
Yeah, that's not good.
Connor, you'll be happy to hear that Callan beat me.
Yay! Congratulations. You beat my roommate. He's hard to beat. I can't ever say that I've done it really well too often. I usually beat him when he's just goofing around and or drunk. Although my Pac-Man is pretty good. for the most part.
Pac-Man do be looking fresh, though.
Alright, so I kind of got a decent leg figured out here. It's a little thin around the knee joint, but I think I can put some kind of rubber tire or something over that probably and fix that gap. Of course, that might interfere with the knee articulation again. I don't know.
Or knee articulation.
I think that's a good place to not stop streaming, but stop working on the legs for now. I just gotta build the other one real quick. I love how I had a moment of inspiration that then just turned into me copying a limb design from a different mock. Just because I decided to use a different piece.
I mean, if it ain't broke, we'll fix it.
Yeah, I do that every once in a while. Just take a limb design that works on one mock and just transfer it over to a different one. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially if you design the limb design yourself. Although, quick note, this limb design right here on Glace I actually stole from Kemzol and have used on like 2 or 3 mocks at this point. So, there's that. I'll be sure
Connor
to
confesses to being a thief on stream.
I'll be sure to credit them in the mock reviews whenever they come out. So far, I haven't actually done a review on any of those characters that have stolen that design. Notice how I blame it on the characters and not myself. Alright, I have one more Black Knight's Kingdom under this.
Good game again.
Did you lose again?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Just get my wolf down.
He figured you out. Callan is the learning algorithm. He will slowly destroy all of humanity by learning their every weakness, Taskmaster style. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hairs all over my mock setup.
I'll do count.
What?
One last game.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. One more actual game count. I changed my controls and I do not have it. I've only got it set up for GameCube on this different control set.
He's not even using his own controls.
He's using a PS3 steering wheel like Donkey.
These are some long upper legs. I'm not so sure about this, Chief.
That's all I switch to the main. Ben says, no Johns. Please, no Johns.
Now I'm finna die.
John Marcaine be like,
John hisses from the sacrilege. Now the funny thing about this, now that I've started building Dragonax, this pile of pieces is probably going to remain on my floor for the next couple weeks until I finish him. Rip spring cleaning.
I just nodded in agreement and then quickly realized how pointless that is.
Absolute idiot. I'm just kidding. song is really long. You may or may not want to skip it next time you get the chance, George. Although it's a good song, right? Right, George?
What?
So this song is really long. It's like 10 minutes long. If it's too long, we can skip it. Unless you don't want to, George.
No, I haven't got a problem with this song. Didn't do anything to me.
Og. I have Gmod Shadow King. I don't never play it though. Let's add some Greedles. That sounded way weirder than I wanted it to. Sorry, I'm just jamming these music right now. Let's get a big old 1x1 dark trans blue brick on the side of his leg.
Oh.
I hope there's no one in chat like trying to ask questions or anything right now. George is
Because I'm
completely
playing game.
unavailable.
I'll take a scroll through and see if we missed anything.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
I was trying to figure out why the stream activity seemed to just suddenly get so quiet. I realized it's because we're not reading questions.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Chat's blowing up, and Dragonax just like, why is everyone talking?
Let's see, we got some good ones in here. Someone build a toa of Burger King foot lettuce. Thick thighs save lives.
I remember seeing that one.
What is this, a prank? How can Dragonax still be alive?
Yeah, I thought you were
It
found
is
dead in
in-
Miami that one time.
It is indeed a prank. Haha, April Fools. I'm not actually Dragonax, I'm just some guy that they hired off the street.
You're the new intern. Alright. We got some filler there.
We got somebody once told me the
Someone has got...
Please do not
I was
sing.
hoping
and
that
give
someone
me-
else would keep up the other half.
Please do not give me a copyright strike.
I don't think any of us can sing well enough to get you copyright struck.
Well, you hear those horror stories of people like humming a tune and getting copy strike and stuff like that. But
Da-da-da.
Yeah, true.
freaking megalovania. One of the fan groups that make Toho music, they do live streams every like once a week, and they basically just play live music, live Toho music on their stream, but like they're all speaking Japanese, so I have no idea what they're saying, and then just randomly they'll start breaking out into megalovania, and I'm just like, ah!
Your game challenge or games since we're finished now.
Okay. Let's, I've got both legs sort of finished.
Maybe the gappiness won't be too big of a problem, because I actually plan on giving him a waist cape like with the original. So is that in focus, George?
Yeah.
So this is probably the leg design I'm going to start with. It'll show up on stream for Dragonax here shortly. And actually this, I think, they'll be positioned like this, so maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure out whichever one looks better, like which side of the upper legs look better on the outside, and we'll go with that.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool no matter what you set to.
Yeah, I'm
I
thinking
like that you
that.
got the transparent blue pieces on there.
Yeah.
The little fins on the back are a nice touch too.
Yeah, I was trying to find something that would fit in the gap between those two pieces, and that was like the best thing. And it looks pretty good on the side. I kind of want to add like a slicer foot or something on the side here. That might be something I can do to beef it up, but I don't think I have enough silver ones at this point. So yeah.
Yeah, it was good game count.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. We will do this again, he says.
If you go, you have to go to Brick Fair just so I can play Smash against you. Like, I love Smash Bros.
George, do you want to tell them the story of when we played Smash with Brappy Hour and
You're fuzzy again.
Ben? Huh?
You're fuzzy again.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about when we were playing Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at the hotel room, and it's fairly late. It's like people are probably asleep at this point, kind of late. And I'm like, well, you know, we're young men. We're gonna stay up a little late, probably play some games. So we bust out the Switch, hook up Smash Bros. And we're a few games in already, so it's already late. We've been playing for a while, so you know, maybe 30 minutes or so. And I think me and Connor both go Donkey Kong. I don't know if it was both of us.
We just looked at each other silently.
Yeah, we
both went Donkey Kong.
We went Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong's like down special is his hands like slap the floor kind of deal, and you just can do that for as long as you press the button. And for a while we were doing that, and no one like we were playing against two people that weren't very Smash experienced, so they couldn't figure out how to like
recover from that,
get around it or like hit us or anything. And we kept doing it, and then we started in real life. We're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We started hitting our tables with our free hand and everything. And so super late at night, and we're very loud at this point. And we're it's like smacking things, hitting the table, hitting the bed. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You're
whoa,
probably peeking the mic right now.
We are hopping up and down.
Oh man.
That was the one time that I saw Chocolate Frogs like actually just crack up laughing. I couldn't, because I don't know his sense of humor, and I couldn't figure it out the entire time, but that one had him dying. It was very loud and late too.
It was probably just because it was so late, if I was to guess, that he was laughing at that. He's usually a pretty serious dude. I mean, not like super serious, but like serious enough that, you know, you have to have mature humor around him.
Yeah.
And not like dirty mature humor, but like intelligent
like
mature
not
humor.
Us.
Yeah, not Jordan and Connor in the car on the way to Brick Fair, North Carolina.
Oh my
humor.
god. We about lost our minds.
Don't remind me. Alright. How long have we been streaming now for, George?
2 hours and 7 minutes.
Do I dare start on the torso?
Yes. Obviously, I haven't listened to Dream Theater. Dream Theater's a good band. They got very long songs, that's for sure. It's Georgia Sands main. Georgia's a Ridley main. Come to the Bay Area where this virus malarkey is over.
Really?
What? Isn't it too early?
I'm gonna press X to doubt on that.
The patch hasn't come out for that yet, I don't think. Mike speaking, sorry. The monkey in me has come out. Also, if it gets me any points, I was playing on the Joy-Con controller. I need a Pro controller. I was too on the actual Switch console. So, I think we each get equal points. I'm a GameCube guy for sure.
I play with Joy-Cons normally, so I don't know why I felt the need to add that. I think I'm gonna get rid of the blaster on Dragonax's thumb, just because it puts it at a weird angle.
Yeah, I had that on there so we could hold like a specific sword. Plus, it was piece fit better than any of the faucet pieces I could find.
You know what? I should do that. I should build a sword, and you can tell me if I got it right or not. I think I remember how it's built. It's like
He's got.
It's like Borakai's Motoro Anika sword and like a tri-piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say I've given him a bunch of different swords, so I wasn't sure
that's
which
right.
one you're talking about.
That's like his signature sword, though, right? For the most part. Or am I wrong?
I would say it's a signature sword just because I've changed the sword that he has so many times, but I've only uploaded a few photos and videos of him using specific swords. So.
When does he get the crucible?
Yes. know if I have an extra Matoro Anika sword. I might have to take it off my Matoro Anika that I still haven't built. Disarm. Or I could give him this thing. Put a big trans blue. It's one of those. It's the same piece I use for Tomidus' sword. Although it's not silver, it's like gray.
They have some of the best underground metal around. Australia. Is Connor an SCP?
Yo, speaking of underground metal, you can't get any more underground than Toto metal.
Well, so far underground that's in Japan. You come out the other side.
Underground is in...
Being caught up, that sword piece that you were talking about, that looks pretty cool. So,
yeah.
like, if you want to use that, go for it. I'm not really attached to any of the weapons that are given right next, except the base cannon.
The base cannon. Oh, man. I don't know if I'll build the base cannon.
Signature weapon. Like, well, as a meme.
Yeah.
It's like the meme weapon. But I get a feeling you're not trying to go full memes here.
No, this is supposed to be fitting in Knight of Knights universe. No, Dragonax. Dragonaxis. Takanuva says I'm retarded and it got censored. 2v2 against you and Jordan's. Ooh! Jordan and Connor versus Callan and Larnia. That would be hilarious. Should definitely do that.
I am totally down. I just received a friend request from COVID-19.
Oh, hello. You're here too? Okay. Let me see if I can remember how this looks. Let's see. I'm literally doing this entirely from memory.
Tree of War Productions wants to know if you guys will be going to Brick World Chicago.
I believe that's the plan. Dragonax, you're planning on going, right?
Probably.
I feel like we are definitely going to try and go as well. But it depends on the whole virus situation.
Yeah, like I don't know how that's gonna pan out. They haven't said anything about canceling it yet, and they added a construction category for awards finally.
Ooh.
So I really want to try to go and just dominate that.
Well, not if I can help it.
Or well, if Lego Metal's there again, he's probably just gonna defeat both of us.
Lego Metal. I've heard his name before. Can you remind me on who? Or what
he makes
going?
Really cool, very large mocks. I think he's primarily active on Instagram.
I think I might be following him on Instagram. It's hard to remember because there's so many people on Instagram.
Yeah. I was hanging out with him in Nathan Ingerson a few years ago there. It was funny because I'm technically part of a very small lug, but then I found these other guys just sitting there with a giant bin of Bionicle. I'm like, well, alright, I know I'm supposed to be here with this group, but I have found my people.
These are not my new friends now. Friendship ended.
Friendship ended with Lug. Bonkel boys are my new squad.
That's hilarious. We literally just about said the same exact thing. I forgot the meme though, so it didn't count.
Sean Arcane says, God, you guys are still going? Yes, it looks like we're about to wind down though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the sword and probably be done.
Callan says got nominated for 2 awards at Alabama, lost both due to the Bionicle discrimination.
Hey, Callan. Hey, Callan.
Uh-oh.
Guess what?
Uh-oh.
Guess what,
Flexing
Callan?
time.
Oh.
Everybody put an F in the chat for Callan.
Ooh, look at me. Look at me with my bricky. Staff favorite, so it doesn't really count. No one voted for it.
I'd like to flex as well and let everyone know that Rakshi-chan was nominated for Best Creature category.
I remember that. George, I showed you Rakshi-chan, right?
I don't remember. I remember you mentioned that Dragonax made such a thing, and I gained immediate interest.
We'll show you this. We'll show you the video after stream. It's hilarious. I mean, what kind of What kind of idiot builds a mock based off a maid?
Camera zoom on Connor's face.
Wait, do I not have any dark trans blue tiles?
Instead, I tried getting into my local Lego users group. Haven't gotten an email back.
Ooh.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
I kind of want to join a lug as well, but like, I don't. There's like a Greater St. Louis area one or something like that, but I have no idea what it would be like, and there's probably not a lot of BIONICLE builders there.
Connor accidentally leaking his location.
What are you talking about? I didn't do that.
Callan did get a free scout trooper though. What did you get? A few bricks? Say brick fair?
What are you talking about? Like from Brick Fair?
Yeah,
Or
for the contest award.
it wasn't really a contest.
Well, not
I just
the
got
contest, but
brickies.
the-
I don't think you win sets for getting brickies.
Yeah, but he won a set for something.
But he didn't win any brickies.
Said I'll take free Lego over a statue 4 days of the week.
That is
And
true.
half on Sunday.
I have a Scout Trooper too, but I paid for it dearly. Alright. So the idea is we'll get this kind of replicating the Matoro sword with some trans blue stuff lining it, and we'll probably do the back as well. But yeah, I think this is pretty accurate to the sword design. Is that? Can you see that pretty well on stream? Other than the Matoro blade not being the Matoro blade.
It's a little bit blurry there.
Let it catch up a bit. I'm gonna put another
I'm
tile.
waiting
on
for the
front.
close-up, but
I just-
yeah, that looks very close.
I think I got the hilt right?
Yeah, that looks correct.
Okay, cool.
Also, I feel like I took that design from someone else, but I can't remember who it was.
It's a pretty simple design, so you could be excused for that, I think. It's not a crime.
Oh, by the way, George, I posted Rakshi-chan in the content showcase.
Ooh.
Well, now I have 2 reasons to hop over to the content showcase. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say reasons to or reasons not to?
No, 2 reasons too.
Oh, I thought you said not to.
I
I was laughing because I thought you just roasted everybody.
There's Captain Geo.
Do they make dark trans blue 1x2 1x2 plates? I guess I'm asking
Yes.
She do be looking kind of cute though.
Yeah, I made that whole mock in one night before Valentine's Day to make fun of people complaining about overly feminine Bionicles.
Oh, I love that.
And I'm just like, time to fuel the fire.
But that chest piece isn't overused, so I don't think that works really.
That's the hockey chest piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was actually really proud of using that.
I got one from Kyle Peckham at Brick Fair, North Carolina. I haven't used it yet though. I got a white one.
Yeah, they're weird pieces to integrate into mocks. But if you get it to work, it's a really unique look because almost nobody uses them.
Mm-hmm. They always give me like a really square, blocky torso. I mean, duh, but yeah. Alright, let's see if I have any more of those round tiles with the holes through them.
Roxy Chan, a worst girl? No.
Blue? And I need to sort my system better.
Care of the Burning says, hey man, love your stuff. Thoughts on Dora?
Dora and I Nui.
Yeah, that's the one. you said.
So, if you haven't heard, if you don't
Bionicle
know,
tabletop in the works. Hold on.
Yeah,
now I'm
that's-
interested.
that's the D&D Bionicle thing that was at Bricker, North Carolina, selling masks too. I am not I don't usually play D&D, so I'm a little indifferent to that the tabletop aspect of it, but I think it's really cool and I'd love to try it. As for like all the custom masks and stuff, of course I am totally following them for all of the updates on that. I even got one of their masks from Work Fair. The inorganic Sonic. I got another one of theirs too, but I don't know which one it's called. But they're definitely pretty good. The original plan was to use that on Tobda, but I don't think I can part with his current scowl face because it just fits his character too much. I know they're making like a different version of it, or something like that. And the 3D printed version I have kind of has a bit of scarring and stuff on it, so it's not super. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but yeah, their stuff is definitely pretty cool. I don't think I have one.
I'm gonna try to pronounce his name. Zycross says hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
We're actually about to end it, I think.
We're at 2:20.
2:20?
2 hour 20 minutes.
Well, we'll give it a little bit longer. Just to see if I can find this one piece. If I can find the one piece. Is that a good reference? Did I do good there?
Oh, you're gonna be looking for a few hundred more episodes.
Oh. The piece de resistance.
The chests are off limits for female mocks. That's pretty much what I've gathered, because anytime anyone posts Nuva chest anywhere onto Content Showcase or Mock Advice, they're dismembered immediately. Ditch the chest.
Yeah, I mean, who uses Roxy chest? Roxy? What is wrong with me? Who uses Nuva chest pieces on female mocks? That's just sexist. Don't look up there. Stop. Stop, I do not have 2 female mocks with Nuva chests in their chests.
Axon!
Axon, no! You got me. Axon is best girl.
Mockingbird says the new TTV server is up.
I haven't,
says, have you met TTV?
I've met...
In a way.
In a way, I've met a couple of them. Like, I actually had a face-to-face conversation with, LJ and Meso. And I think I talked to Indy a little bit as well. But they were so busy on Brick Fair, at the Brick Fair weekend, that, like, they had, like, 0 time to just hang around with random people. So basically, TTV was almost hanging out with their own crew the entire time. And then when they weren't, they were gone. So, but that, from what I heard of their story, like, they have an entire podcast where they go through their aftermath of Brick Fair, and, like, oh man, they had a lot of trouble, and I do not blame them whatsoever. Like, straight up having to, like, arrange the travel plans for, like, 15 people, and then having their house they were gonna stay in, like, canceled at the last minute. That they had to drive, like, something like 2 hours from their house they rented to Brick Fair every day, so it's no wonder why they were gone most of the time. But yeah, and then when they weren't gone and they were at Brick Fair, they were too busy doing their own plans and stuff, like their events. So it's pretty crazy. But I got to talk to a couple of them for a little bit, and yeah, they're pretty chill.
Liza asks, what is your biggest Bionicle mock? Probably the
one I posted the other day.
Shall I
It's
grab
definitely,
him?
it's definitely him. You know what? Yeah, I might just let's do a brief mock showcase of the master, right? Because we're winding down anyway. I got 2 legs built of Dragon Axe. I've got a whip of the sword here. I'm gonna replace the middle string here with some trans dark blue plates, and probably put some on the back here as well. And I need to fill some things in as well. This may be what I go with for the sword. I might want to get a black blade instead. That might look cooler, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, since these don't come in silver. But we got that. I already had the head built. It's a slight modification on Dragon Axe's custom head build. I gave it eyes. Dragon Axe, do you want to see how I added eyes to your custom head build?
Sure.
Alright. Let me go ahead and put it in focus. Spoiler alert. Secret Dragon Axe head build.
There you go.
Right here.
Mm.
So, I didn't change much. I thinned out the round brick on the back and replaced it with these smooth slopes here. And I added this Technic piece in the center here with a 3-long lightsaber rod that has these things just sitting here. And then on the inside of this, on the inside of the curved D-shaped piece, I have a little tooth piece. I don't know if you can see that on stream very well, but that just stops the Balrog eyes from falling down. And when you put the mask on in front of it, they're like perfectly positioned right behind the eye holes.
Now remember all of that a few seconds later when you actually see what he's looking at.
Yeah.
That's actually really close to how I was able to add eyes.
Oh, you did add eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, I didn't notice. It's
I
kind of...
think I posted a picture of like myself during the process of trying to add the eyes. I think I like the changes he made to the head design though. It's a lot more compact than what I
Yes.
was doing.
It's a little bit smoother, I think.
I might re-steal it from you.
Yeah, go ahead. I do not mind. Eventually I'll do a how to build on it whenever it's done. You can definitely follow it from there, or if you want to, you can just ask.
Callan says, interesting, Andrew from BZP is pretty involved with running stuff there, and he was the only guy I had any reference to that I met at Alabama. Yeah, B6 is pretty on top of things.
Yeah, he was the theme coordinator for Brookford, North Carolina when we went, and he got everything handled. And then Ben, our hotel guest / roommate, was the theme coordinator at Virginia, and he did a pretty decent job. I mean, Brookford, Virginia is much bigger in regards to everything, so there was a couple issues with placing mocks. I think we basically scattered Bionicle around all over the convention hall. But yeah.
Do you have both master mocks built? Did you take one apart? You took apart the original to build
Yep.
the new one?
Yeah, there's no way I'm not gonna save all that purple.
Callan, the comments that are showing up on stream are coming straight from his Discord. There's a link in the description if you want to join that. But
Yeah.
there's like a certain channel for live chat, and whatever they post there, that's what's showing up on the screen.
Callan, if you join the Discord, I'll put you in the VIP group section, and you can chat privately with just a couple of YouTubers that have joined in.
Yeah.
I think we've got Mania Mac, Oscabot, we got Maniac for Bricks in there, and we got who else do we have? We got Dragon Axe.
We got Dragon Axe. Join now.
You can coordinate some collabs with us if you want. Although I will warn you, my Discord sometimes likes pinging famous people. I won't name any names. Alright, so I got the master pulled out here. I pulled him off his chair. So, if you guys didn't read the description of my video showcasing him, and good lord, he's huge. This uses the BIONICLE frame.
Focus.
Yeah. I'm gonna scooch him
We're
forward.
gonna move him.
So,
Hello.
is he in focus?
He is now.
I did not realize just how huge that mock was until I actually saw it next to a person.
Yeah, here's my hand. He's like... Here he is standing in front of my bins. He's way too big. Yeah, when I first built him, his feet didn't have much problems with stability, but now that he's full, he's like completely, totally hard to balance. So let me pull him back so he's all in frame. Is that in focus?
That's you were there a second. Now it's a little bit blurry. There you go.
Okay. So it's gonna be hard because I'm holding him up, but yeah. So he uses the BIONICLE frame, which I gotta post a link in the description of the last video to the tutorial on how to build it. But basically, what it is it's a super flexible like Titan frame, and it's really big too. Like if you look up BIONICLE or hashtag BIONICLE on Instagram or just Google in general, you'll see a ton of like really large, really well-built mocks. And he, well, as soon as I saw that frame design, I was just like, okay, that would be great on the master. But then I built it myself, and it was like the default frame is like as tall as Toad Duck, if not taller. And I was just like, okay, this is going to be a big project if I do this. And lo and behold, 2 months after building, or 2 months after starting adding things to that frame, I got this. So he's a little different. His torso midsection is just literally attached only with those 2 axles. So it literally just floats there. And there's no way to actually secure it, so sometimes his top half just topples off sometimes. But yeah, I got a couple people asking me how I did the masks on his waist. I'll go ahead and show you how I did that real quick. So this design is a slight modification on one of the contest entries I saw a while ago. I think it was Mr. Squidster's entry for Kafu. He did this thing where he had a stack of kakamas on top of each other as the middle of the waist, and it looked really cool. So basically what he did, his was held in with friction, but mine are held in with these new stud axle. Oh, there's a bit of lag there. These little lightsaber rod stud pieces here, and then if you can see here, there's a axle or a thin lift arm stuck in between each mask. So it kind of just sits on top of each other like that, and then it's all just hung off one axle with some extra stuff as filler. It's a little bit of a cheaty, I guess you could say, way to make like a midsection, but it works and it looks really good. And obviously people freak out when they see it because they're just like, masks in the torso.
That's like a really cool design.
Yeah, I can't say I came up with it, but you know what? That credit where credit is due. That is a really cool design. I agree. The hips, oh my god. They're like a mess of ball joints. So if I just pop this off here, you see the hip joint itself is double jointed. Is that in focus? You can see the 2 joints.
Yeah, it's just that the coloring is like all that black.
So the hip joint is double jointed, and if you look inside the inside of his leg build, some pieces are getting in the way. It's like just a pile of like little CCBS bones snapped together, and the way this works is the friction one snaps to the front ball joint, and that kind of acts like the hip joint, and the other one acts as like the support, but it's flexible enough that the support can actually bend around with the front ball joint. So if I show you here, his leg can tilt sideways a bit like that. It's kind of like a compact version of the Witch Doctor leg design, like a really compact version. And then it can also move forward. It's a little bit difficult, but it can. I gotta straighten these out a little bit first. Okay. So yeah, it can move forward like that, quite a bit, and even move outwards a bit like that. So this giant leg design is double supported, and it's still super flexible. And now this is the main reason why I wanted to revamp the master here. It's because look at this leg articulation.
Look at him go.
The previous version of the master couldn't even bend his legs past this point. And it only used 1 ball joint. This one uses 4. So, yeah. And then obviously the like Titan foot piston thing that we're used to seeing on BIONICLE. But yeah, this little Technic piece that centers on the centers the 2 ball joints together has this little clicky joint thing on it, and I can click it forward to like cover up that gap a little bit. So, and when I'm not doing that, I can straighten it forward, and it like compacts into the rest of the build. And then yeah, His arms are kind of the same way, bending almost completely in half, like that, although this gap here I haven't done anything with to fill in. And then his arms are super ball jointy, but these are a little bit harder to work with because they're not as, in my opinion, they're not as well designed as the hips were. However, it works. And then this mask piece falls off all the time, as usual, but that's just what we're used to. His neck is double jointed, of course. And he's just using a regular Metro head. There's actually a gold Paraka torso inside of him too, which you just might be able to make out from that. Barely. And yeah. I guess I'll show, since we're here, right before I finish, I'll show the inside of his torso real quick, just to get a base idea how complicated the inner torso is. It's not actually too bad. Work a little thing off. So, behind all these Olmecs and this little detail piece. Okay, I guess it's a little complicated. That's what it looks like on the inside. And the Olmecs are connected on these hand connectors here, which flex a little bit in and out, which is why they're able to get that certain angle. And then the Hero
Can he
Factory.
wiggle his pecs like Terry Crews?
I don't know. Let me try it. With the Hero Factory thing on top, there's not a lot of motion it's capable of getting into, but yeah, they do wiggle a little bit. Just a little bit of flex, like within the ball joint itself. Yeah, they just kind of compress against the front of the torso. And all the stuff on the back is just added on top of the Paraka torso. Yeah. Figured I might as well show that off since I posted it recently. We got any questions or anything in the chat?
There's a little bit. So, Liza wants to know, how long did you build the master mock? I'm guessing how long did it take to finish? From start to finish?
He pretty much, I had the BIONICLE frame set out and built for like a month or two, maybe like closer to 4 actually. But I didn't actually start adding on to it until like 2 months ago. Basically, after I posted Chroma, I immediately went to work on this guy, and yeah, it's basically been a non-stop effort of building and waiting for bricklink orders since then. Anything else?
Liza asks for let's build with him, and then Callan responds immediately, "Don't make the poor man do that." Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'm dreading it. Eventually, it'll happen. You heard it here, folks. Eventually, I'll do a how to build on it, but that one is gonna have to wait. Like, I've got a lot of other mocks I gotta work with first. I gotta work.
Is the Masters how to build gonna be last but not least?
Oh, you got me.
You know I had to do it to him.
Last but not least. Yeah, I like how I integrated. I'm patting myself on the back here. I like how I integrated this Gungan shield on his back here, because it's literally the exact color scheme he is. And this is, I think that's from like the original like Star Wars Episode 1 Lego sets, because now they make them trans purple, right? The fact that they have golden printing on them that matches the new pearl gold is quite interesting. It's almost like it was meant to be. Another thing I might as well mention is these exposed like CCPS joints on the backs of the shoulders. I was trying to fix that. I ordered a couple Belleville like skirt pieces from Germany in my Bricklink orders, but turns out that color does not match Old Purple at all. It's listed on Bricklink as the Old Purple color, but it is closer to Dark Purple than the Old Purple. And I was just gonna slip that over this, and it was gonna be awesome, an amazing piece usage from Belleville of all things, but it was not to be. Rest in pepperoni. See if I can do something.
Kind of reminds me of the slippery slope of trying to distinguish between all the different kinds of silvers and gunmetals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've gotten used to it by now. They've got flat silver, they've got pearl, light gray, and all that. Oh, I've broken him. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, I'll fix that later. But yeah, his entire torso just snaps on to those two ball joints in his waist. Yeah. Get in there. And yeah. Here's him to scale with Glace. He's up to his hips in height. Oh man. Okay. So that about does it, guys. Are there any last questions we want to read out before we...
I'll kind of go through them real quick. Ben asks if you've heard of Kokoro Wish and all that stuff.
Heard of what?
Kokoro Wish? I've never heard of it. I googled it. It looks like some kind of comic, question mark. He asked in the Discord.
Is it like a Bionicle comic?
It didn't look like a Bionicle comic that I could see, unless he misspelled something.
Or is it
something, but
Kokoro, like the name?
Sure.
Is it all one word?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Kokoro is a Toho character.
Well, then I wouldn't.
Hatano Kokoro. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've heard of the Toho character, though, and that might be what he's referencing. I know Ben became into Toho after I played it on stream, so yeah.
Liza asks, how do you build the hands? And then also asks, what is your favorite Bionicle mock that is not your self mock?
The Master's hands?
Yeah, because you were showing off in the Mainster.
So it's basically the Gringat hand design, with the one that like snaps in the back of the hand connector. Although instead of attaching fingers to the sides of the, I was still blurry there wasn't I? Instead of attaching fingers to the side, I attach two very useful pieces and then run a 3-long axle through those very useful pieces, and then from that axle, or not axle, lightsaber rod. And from that you can attach 4 Exoforce arms, and then the thumb is just normal. So it's a really large scale hand design, which fits for his size, but it's about the most compact way you can make a legal 4-fingered hand design without using mixel joints. And what was the other question?
So Liza and Mockingbird kind of asked the same question. So what is your favorite Bionicle mock that is not your self mock? And then Mockingbird basically asked the same thing. Is there a mock of someone else that you really like or have been favorites?
So, mocks I really like besides my self mock. I think Compactu's probably my favorite non-self mock character I've made. Just because, you know, he's so simple, yet he looks so sleek and cool.
What about, like, other people's self-mocks?
Other people's self-mocks. I have a really big fondness for Purple Boy's self-mocks. He may or may not be in the chat. He's on the Discord, though. He does a lot of customization to his pieces.
I think I've seen, like, where he'll draw or paint on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Am I in focus better now? Okay. Yeah, I love all of his mocks he does, and he's just getting better and better. He just did a Silver Chariot JoJo build. He posted that in the Discord earlier, and yeah, he's insanely good. His mocks are insanely good.
That Silver Chariot was fantastic. The parts usage was pretty much perfect.
Right? As perfect as you can get with Bionicle pieces, I think, at least. But yeah, his self-mock Anaru's pretty dang sexy. Off the top of my head, what else? There's a guy on Instagram who goes by the name of Sigmox, I believe. His stuff is really good. Let me just make sure that's correct, real quick. If I'm thinking of the right guy. If not, I'll just dump it.
Callan asks, have you ever had dark murderous thoughts towards Dragonax?
Not recently.
I still remember that time you sent myself mock home with a knife in his head.
Yeah. So when
But that was years ago.
Yeah, when Dragonax came over for that one video that never happened, he, because stop motion takes a while, he left his actual physical self-mock at my home, and eventually I had to drive it back to him, and I figured, you know, since Noxus's thing is knifing people, I'll just stick a knife in the back of his head and just send him off with a little knife tag sticking at the back of his head. You know, why not? Following the memes. Alright, any more questions?
Optimus FJ Studio wants to know, how do you get good at building Bionicle mocks?
Practice. You just kind of have to wing it. I mean, here's the thing. I've thought about this a while because I get this question asked a lot. With things like the Master, I did not like have this design in my head when I started building him. Pretty much all of them came together by making one little decision at a time. So if you want to get good at mocking, basically all you got to do is not think about the big picture and think about the small picture. Try and find two little pieces that fit together really well, and work around that. And just you know, just try random things. I know people say that all the time. Just try random things, but try random little things, and try and put those random little things together in such a way that makes it one cohesive mock. And another thing I like to do is base most of my character designs, or most of my mocks, more on character designs than actual, like, you know, trying to make a decent mock. And I found out that actually makes the mock look better in the long run if you have, like, smooth outer edges, like a smooth silhouette, not a whole lot of gaps, and like a consistent and evenly distributed color blocked color scheme. That typically helps a lot. Yeah, that's about as much as I can come up with off the top of my head. But like, don't focus on the big picture when you're trying to mock. Don't focus on thinking, you know, I'm gonna try and make the biggest, best mock out of all time, but I can't picture what it looks like in my head, so I'm not even gonna start it. Just start with one thing. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing yet, what I was gonna do with Dragonax today, and I just started with the foot, and then eventually I achieved leg. So yeah. Any more questions from the YouTube audience?
They keep flooding in since they know you're closing soon. How many Bionicles do you have? How many Bionicle mocks?
Oh, so the Order of Matanui Files playlist is a pretty good measure. I think I'm at 41 videos in the Order of Matanui Files series, and only one of those mocks, which is the old version of the Master, has been disassembled. So I think I have exactly 40 at this point. I think, and I have more on the way. Like, I've got plenty of plans, and you know, Dragonax is a whip. I plan on doing a mock, my own version of the Shadowed One and Karzani, and as many Order of Matanui, like canon Order of Matanui members as I can. That'll come when I'm not building my own characters, though. So, I mean, everyone knows what the Shadowed One and Karzani and all the Order of Matanui members look like. For now.
One last question.
Okay.
What's an archetype you want to try creating as a mock that you haven't already? And then they give an example, perhaps a centaur.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I've got... Ooh, you know what? I don't remember if this... I can't really quite say if this is a spoiler or not. I have an idea. It's not really like a desire to do this, but like it's just like a thing I thought up while I was conceptualizing this character I want to build later, which I'm not going to reveal here. But I may or may not want a character that's like half, like, instead of having legs, it has like a trifold, like snake tail design made out of like transparent energy bricks. That's one of the characters I might try and build, which isn't a Toho reference, ironically. But you know what? I think that would look pretty cool. I also have another character which is kind of a Toho reference that I have an idea for, but I'm not going to reveal that right now. So yeah. As for like Rahi and half Rahi characters, I've never built a Rahi mock. and I don't plan to start anytime soon. I've got way too many other characters I want to build right now that may or may not be Toho references. So I don't have time for animals. So yeah. Is that it?
Is it? We're all caught up?
Okie dokie.
I see Callan is typing on the live chat. He's finally in the Discord now.
Oh boy, Callan has joined the Discord, everybody. Ping him every single day.
No Rahi Mox, how embarrassing. Hold on, I have to ban him.
Say what?
Said no Rahi Mox, how embarrassing.
Hmm.
This Wombat Combat guy seems pretty lame.
Oh, thanks. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard. What are you typing up there?
Ha.
Wait, you can't talk as me?
I said I am Connor, ha ha ha.
That is illegal. Hang on. Hang on. No, I am not.
Oh no!
Okay. Wait a minute. I sent that as me, so it technically was. Did I just give up my right of being Connor to Jordan?
I just feel bad for Callan. He finally joins and then Dragonax instantly just vaporizes him.
Oof. Alright, let's wind down here for a bit. Let me get out of the sweaty hole.
Hold on. Put me in, Captain. I want to be in the sweaty hole.
Alright, you go sit in the hot lights where I was. Here, you can have these headphones since they're plugged in over there.
Yeah.
Oh, the seat's warm. Yeah, nice and warm.
Yeah, it's very warm. Kind of uncomfortably warm.
This is a weird change of pace, isn't it?
Hey.
All right,
The
guys.
turns have tabled.
Oh, how the turntables.
The turntable.
All right. On that note, I think we're gonna end it for the day. Everyone, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Oh, the sad music to close us out.
It's been an honor.
End it right. Do not box game.
Box game.